Good evening and welcome, viewers. In the next 3 hours, we'll take you through what I think are the three major aspects of looking at today's results. As far as the results are concerned, we'll just run the numbers through in form of graphics. The details will be on your screen. The big picture is a complete and total unexpected sweep. And unexpected means even unexpected for BJP insiders. This is beyond their most optimistic of predictions themselves. They predicted 50%, 150 as the hyper-optimistic number. They're at 156 and 53%, which is incredible, politically way above anyone's calculation. So I'm going to take you through, and in Himachal, as expected, it was BJP, it's Congress this time. What is unexpected is the fact that in vote share terms, the BJP is actually ahead of the Congress. So my reading of the result in Himachal is that it could have been better for the Congress by going by traditional estimates. The BJP's put up more of a fighting chance than it usually does each time it loses power. And I think all of this really amounts to what I want to focus on this evening is the Modi wave, the Modi factor, which just seems to be reaching a new peak every time. As I was telling someone earlier today, the Prime Minister, every time anyone expects to say he's at his peak, he ends up proving that his peak is very much yet to come. He scales a new peak every time. Ladies and gentlemen, today's elections on 250 seats, 250 seats in 2 states are starting a conversation. One conversation is on the sweep in Gujarat. Second is on Himachal. But what I want to focus on in this hour is the Aam Aadmi Party. The bubble has burst. So much hype, so much cheerleading from the media, so many people aligning with them, almost as if the hopes of everyone who's part of the anti-Modi group was that the AAP would do something. It would be the opposition the country needs or the country doesn't have. But the result is this: the AAP has gone up in smoke, complete smoke. And I'm not hyping this. Let me share some data. After this very high profile, very expensive, no holds barred, totally quote-unquote focused Gujarat 6-month campaign, they get just 12% of the vote. They get only 5 seats. Just 5 seats, viewers. In Himachal, that stands right to Delhi and Punjab. After all the planning, thinking, strategy and promises of forming a government, they got 0 seats and 1.1% vote share. They have no organizational structure beyond Kejriwal, ladies and gentlemen. They put up non-serious chief ministerial faces. This television anchor called Isudan Gadvi was made a chief ministerial candidate. He lost his own seat today. Complete scrambled egg on Kejriwal's face. And despite all the inroads, and the whole of the Lutyens media and the global media and the universal media saying, look here, the AAP has done incredibly well in the municipal corporation in Surat by winning a few seats. Today in Surat, they did not even win 1 seat there. And viewers, this whole thing about AAP will take the Congress vote away. Yes, the Congress is decaying, but it's the BJP that is gaining from that, not the Aam Aadmi Party. In fact, of the 5 seats the Aam Aadmi Party won in Gujarat, 3 were from the Congress, just 1 from the BJP. So viewers, the party is not growing, the Congress is decaying, some space is left, it's taken that, but it's nowhere close to occupying any kind of serious opposition space anywhere. It's just a Delhi-contained party, contained to the Delhi Assembly and more recently to the Delhi municipality. I have 3 debates today. First debate, AAP goes up in smoke. Kejriwal really embarrassed today. Over-leveraged AAP. High on expectations, poor on delivery. Debate at 9 o'clock. Why I think Narendra Modi is nowhere close to his political peak and why I think he's going to sweep 2024. And the BJP preparing to ride on that. And my debate at 10, the tone for 2024, ladies and gentlemen. And the fact that you're dealing with someone like Narendra Modi who begins his campaign for Gujarat the day the party sweeps Uttar Pradesh. This is a political workaholic kind of party that nobody has a response to. I'll start with our quick news report on the Gujarat results, the Himachal results, and what this means for all the hoopla around the Aam Aadmi Party.
सूत्रों के मुताबिक आईबी की एक रिपोर्ट आई है। उस रिपोर्ट में गुजरात में आम आदमी पार्टी, आज अगर गुजरात में चुनाव हो तो गुजरात में आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार बन रही है।
Predicting a victory even before the first vote was cast, the Aam Aadmi Party was extremely confident from the very beginning.
हमारे प्रदेश अध्यक्ष गोपाल इटालिया भारी मार्जिन से जीत रहे हैं। हमारे सीएम उम्मीदवार ईशुदान जी भारी मार्जिन से जीत रहे हैं। अल्पेश जी वराछा से भारी मार्जिन से जीत रहे हैं। तीनों जीत रहे हैं।
It was a high-profile battle that the Aam Aadmi Party fought in the state of Gujarat, from fielding their very known faces from Delhi and Punjab to literally shifting the entire leadership to Gujarat. We saw Aam Aadmi Party going all guns blazing in this campaign and brought out their big guns. They brought out the Bhagwant Mann face, the Raghav Chaddha, Arvind Kejriwal himself carried out various rallies in the state of Gujarat in the campaign.
आम आदमी पार्टी की तरफ से, केजरीवाल जी की तरफ से गारंटी है कि आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार बनने के बाद गुजरात के हर बच्चे के लिए फ्री और शानदार शिक्षा व्यवस्था गुजरात में दी जाएगी।
जो कल होगा वो भी गलत साबित होगा। गुजरात में आम आदमी पार्टी को बहुत बड़ा चमत्कार आपको देखने के लिए मिलेगा कल।
Sections in the Lutein media kept repeating and overhyping the Aam Aadmi Party factor. Some even said that they would manage 20% of the vote share. They managed just half of it.
देखिए, आम आदमी पार्टी पहली बार 182 पे लड़ने आई और हमें बहुत गर्व से कहते हैं कि 40 लाख से ज़्यादा लोगों ने आम आदमी पार्टी को वोट किया है। ये अपने आप में बहुत बड़ी बात है।
Up until yesterday, the Aam Aadmi Party had been putting out videos and claiming that they're going to be sweeping Gujarat. In fact, they came out and said that all of the poll numbers are going to be proven wrong, and it is a huge dissent from Aam Aadmi Party claiming that they're going to be forming the government in the state of Gujarat to now sticking to the only solace that they have a foot in the door to becoming a national party.
सबसे पहले सभी आम आदमी पार्टी के कार्यकर्ताओं को, सभी देशवासियों को बहुत बहुत बधाई। आपकी आम आदमी पार्टी आज राष्ट्रीय पार्टी बन गई है।
The Aam Aadmi Party has a lot to introspect because just marketing freebie politics without having ground connect does not get you anywhere, at least not in Gujarat.
I'm joined in this part by Ravi Shankar Prasad, senior leader, member of parliament, former union minister of the BJP. Thank you so much, Mr. Prasad. Congratulations on that incredible, almost unbelievable victory. Unbelievable victory in Gujarat, you know.
Thank you, Arnab.
In this section, we are talking about the Aam Aadmi Party. The Prime Minister had a fantastic speech today. He referred to it. I was talking about it all day, in fact, when I talked about how the media was overinvested, sections of the media hyping up the Aam Aadmi Party as the challenger, you know, and almost this whole, it was built up as if this is the election which marks Arvind Kejriwal's challenge to Narendra Modi. Where does that hype rest as of now, after the result?
Arnab, thank you for the kind words. Grateful. Yes, it is a historic day. After 27 years in power, having the highest mandate ever in the history of Gujarat since the day of its formation, is truly remarkable. The trust people have in the leadership of Narendra Modi, our work, our organization. But Arnab, let me put things as I see it. Aam Aadmi Party has lost deposit in all the seats they contested in Himachal Pradesh today. Has any media put it? Aam Aadmi Party lost its deposit in nearly 99% of seats it contested in Uttarakhand. Has anyone put it in the public domain? Why not? Why this? You are asking question, you are a brave, bold journalist, we all know you. But he was writing on a chit of paper that the party is going to come to power in Gujarat with thumping majority. Is anyone asking, will you say sorry for this kind of misleading statement? And the most important or no, they are, after winning MCD, they are crying that we'll work with Modi ji, please help us run. Then how are you making all these freebies announcement? From where are you going to get the money? I know you have asked this question. Why others media have never asked this question? At least you please explain what is your roadmap. These are important issues. And in that context, therefore, this whole rebuff which he has got in Gujarat in such a massive manner is very important. Or now kindly allow me to make one comment with great respect to you. You know I respect you a lot. When you project yourself as a serious player, then certain questions need to be asked. What is the Lok Sabha winning capability and capacity of Aam Aadmi Party? They did not win a single seat in Delhi in spite of 2 wins in the Vidhan Sabha. This whole North Indian party is completely absent. Forget the South and Gujarat. They had 4 seats in Punjab in 2014. They just repeat one of Mr. Maan, and after he became the chief minister, even the by-election they lost. Therefore, the national ambition sought to be projected by some of our media friends is not being subjected to a serious scrutiny as to whether they are capable of winning Lok Sabha elections or not. I think these are important questions. And lastly, or no, since you are debating about Aam Aadmi Party, this party grew out of a movement led by Anna Hazare. Where are the other eminent colleagues of Mr. Kejriwal who were a part of that movement? All were very dedicated. I am not going to name anyone. Where are they? And where are the colleagues of Mr. Kejriwal in Goa, in Uttarakhand, in Himachal Pradesh, who came together to join a movement and left it midway because of all the things which happens in Mr. Kejriwal's party? And lastly, Arnab, on a separate day, we'll have this discussion. Of late, I am following Punjab very closely. And I'm hearing very, very disturbing report of the massive abuse of drugs by young people. Almost they have become listless and directionless. That's what the government is there, apart from rabid promotion of separatist forces. Therefore, if that is the model of Aam Aadmi Party, there should be a need to scrutinize it. I think that if you want to become a serious player.
No, I think there's a very, very serious concern about the Aam Aadmi Party, not in terms of its ambition. It has the right to be ambitious. But they have no governance model beyond what the BJP calls the Rewdi culture, the freebie model. And I think the pursuit of power cannot be an end in itself. But Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad,
Or no, I totally
maybe,
agree.
do you think they can build up a structure? You know, parties live and learn. Parties live and learn. Do you think they can build a structure, a cadre, build a second rung of leaders? Sometimes defeats can make people introspect. Maybe Arvind Kejriwal will introspect and change if he needs to anywhere come close to the game at the national level.
Or no, I am not sitting here to give advice to Mr. Kejriwal. They are competent people. Since you My good friend Mr. Goswami asked me a question, I replied as a political observer. Let me tell you, Mr. Goswami, building a party is not a small exercise. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Lal Krishna Advani, Nanaji Deshmukh, all of them, Dindayal Upadhyay, devoted years and years to build this party from Jansangh days. Today, Prime Minister Modi recalled their contributions and sacrifice. I know for sure how much Modi ji has worked hard in Gujarat for more than 20 years as Sangathan Mantri. BJP is there. Or no, kindly go to the socialist days. Nath Pai, Lok Nayak JP, Ram Manohar Lohia, Karpuri Thakur, all has done wonderful work in expansion of the socialist movement in the country. Worked very hard. A different matter that Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav in UP and Lalu Prasad in Bihar appropriated the entire mantle. I will even take the left parties. They have worked very hard to build their party. Building a party calls dedication, hard work, sacrifice, assembly of people. Not, I was campaigning in Gujarat for a large number of days this time. I was stationed in Ahmedabad myself. To my utter amazement, Mr. Kejriwal comes, say, लोग पूछ रहे हैं आप जीतेंगे और बिजली फ्री है ना, आप जीतेंगे बस का किराया फ्री है ना. I'm sorry, Mr. Kejriwal, politics is a serious business. Governance is a more serious business. You have to be accountable. And if Delhi and what is happening in Punjab is their only model, then the least we say the better it is. I'm very happy today you are holding a discussion on, yes, Mr. Kejriwal has every ambition to become a top player in the country. Why not? That's what democracy is about. But the kind of model and the roadmap which he is chalking out for himself, I'm sorry. That is not deliverable, and I don't think that is going to help him in the long run.
Lastly, and I'm focusing a lot on AAP today, I'm glad that you're talking about it. You know, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, there is this thing called beginner's luck. And beginner's luck can begin to wear out. You can start out lucky, you know, but you got to work hard to keep your success going. If you want to scale up your organization, if you want to have an organizational structure, it's going to take time. I think the fact also is that Kejriwal has no other leader. The BJP has a flotilla of leaders. Of course, Mr. Narendra, nobody compares to Mr. Modi, but it still has a strong organizational structure. But here even Bhagwant Mann won the election based on an endorsement by Kejriwal. They don't have serious leaders in Gujarat. So does this leave the BJP without a challenge for 24? Is that a good thing? I know you're not responsible for building an opposition. Do you think, for example, Himachal tells you that you can't write off the Congress yet?
Arnab, sorry for smiling. मैं आपसे जरा हिंदी में 2 लाइन कहना चाहता हूं. कांग्रेस की ये हालत है तो क्या हम जिम्मेवार हैं उसके लिए? अगर केजरीवाल जी ऐसा काम करते हैं तो हम जिम्मेवार हैं क्या? हम क्या करें? आप तय कर दीजिए रिपब्लिक टीवी पर कि भाजपा ही कांग्रेस को जिंदा करने का काम करे. Come on, it is their job. It is their outlook. It is their hard work. Yes, I totally agree with you. Congress party has been all India party, ruled the country for more than nearly 60 years. The family ruled for nearly 45 years. But they have to seriously introspect. And Arnab, let me point out here something very interesting for you to reflect upon. In whichever state Congress party gets reduced to number 3 position, it rarely comes to closer to number 1. For so many years. In my state of Bihar, it is just a fringe party. In UP, it is just a fringe party. In Kerala, it is almost in the same position.
Yeah.
That is, the same is going to be the case in Maharashtra. Gujarat, you have seen, you'll be shocked to know that with 17, they cannot even become the LOP in the assembly in Gujarat. Therefore, the biggest and this is why the people of India needs to be saluted. Governance, anti-incumbency, a thing of the past. If I can again use Hindi, अच्छा काम करोगे फिर आशीर्वाद देंगे, नहीं करोगे बाहर करेंगे. let that whole motto bring about stability in the polity of the country. And as far as 24 is concerned, I think it is 1.5 years. Mr. Arnab Goswami will call me again on his channel in May 2024. Let me tell you today, it will be a massive victory of Mr. Narendra Modi again. Because people know that not only he is darling of the poor and the privileged and his hard work, only he can deliver a stability promise to take India forward. And people of India know who can govern a state and who can govern the country. And I think that and the days of Mr. Deve Gowda and Gujarat are gone. Okay. And by the way, my good friend Nitish Kumar of my state was keen to hobble the coalition of all of them together. Today he lost the by-election also at the hands of my party.
They lost today.
Couldn't he?
Yeah, I saw that.
So 24 Arnab will be a repeat, but if that happens, I'm sure it's going to happen, then Mr. Narendra Modi ji will surpass even Nehru's record, 3 successive wins with great majority.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's going into and you know, I thank you. I have one thing to share before you. Look at the hard work, Rhythm. Look at the hard work. Sharing this with you and Rhythm, who's with me in the studio, Rhythm and Ravi Shankar Prasad. Today, Rhythm, the Prime Minister is today still closeted as of now with JP Nadda and Amit Shah working on a series of plans and presentations right now at the BJP headquarters on future strategy. This is hard work. He mentioned the crucial victory against the JDU-RJD Congress alliance in the Kudni bypoll. He mentioned the Rampur bypoll victory, right? Basically, he meant to say that people are forgetting that the AAP made no impact in Goa, Gujarat, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Bengal. Flop show by the Aam Aadmi Party. So all falling in line. It's real hard work. It doesn't come easy. Mr. Prasad, I won't wait 1.5 years to catch up with you. Don't worry. I'll catch up with you well before that. Thank you very much, Ravi Shankar Prasad, for joining me this evening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll hand it over to Rhythm to introduce the guests and take it forward. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Arnab, as we thank Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, we also welcome on the show our other panelists. We have with us Sardar R.P. Singh from the capital, Ratan Sharda, political analyst and author, also joining us from the capital, Rishi Bagri, political observer, who's joining us live from Kolkata, Abhishek Sudhir, political analyst, live from Delhi. We have Manasvi Thapar joining us live from the capital. Dr. Piyush Joshi, political analyst who leans towards the Aam Aadmi Party, also joining us from Delhi, and Deepak Rajani, senior journalist, live from Delhi. Arnab, if the first question can actually go forward, we take it to Dr. Piyush Joshi, because the question really is, isn't and hasn't there been an overestimation of what the AAP could do? They've gone up in smoke today. 1% vote share in Himachal, 12.8% vote share in Gujarat, only 5 seats they win. And even more strongly, one has to understand, it almost seems, Dr. Joshi, as if they're eating into the vote of the Congress. That's all they've done.
Well, can I ask a counter question? Which is the fastest growing political party of the country? Another question, which is the fastest growing national party? Which is the party which has taken the shortest amount of time to become the national party? And which is the party who is having 8 Rajya Sabha MPs?
I want to ask a counter question to you, to your counter question.
Yeah, please.
When you said which is the fastest growing party, who are you comparing to? Communist Party of India? When you were saying which is the national party, national party, are you comparing yourself to the NCP? I spoke about beginner's luck. Today, NCP is contained only to Maharashtra.
No, today
NCP, after it wore out its beginner's luck, it had beginner's luck.
You can say beginner's luck for, you know, when the Aam Aadmi Party won its first Vidhan Sabha election, but it has won 2 elections subsequently, and recently won an MCD election as well, and another state election in Punjab. So beginner's luck should run out, you know, after 1 or 2 attempts. But
you don't have a Lok Sabha seat, you have no representation to parliament.
That's fine. That's a party in evolution. Everything is a process. There is a doha, you know, dhire dhire re mana dhire sab kuch hoye.
You have no, okay, Abhishek, You have no organizational structure. To win elections nationally, you don't need leaders who come in and campaign part-time. You don't need Kejriwal all over the place. You need an on-ground cadre. You need a second rung of leaders in the state. You need to have people who can take calls. Kejriwal is a Kejriwal and others operation.
Look, it's very simple.
You have no organizational structure at the top.
Right.
It is a
Ravi Shankar Prasad
one-man
made a very
show.
interesting point. Ravi Shankar Prasad said, Deen Dayal Upadhyay, Lal Krishna Advani, Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Arvind Kejriwal is the LK Advani, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Deen Dayal Upadhyay of the Aam Aadmi Party. Arvind Kejriwal has built this party from nothing. Arvind Kejriwal has built this party from nothing. At Jantar Mantar, right? He has built the party from Jantar Mantar.
He didn't build the party. He rode on the Anna Hazare wave. Then came in an interview with me and said, he told me I will never join politics.
He's riding a wave for 10 years. He's a fabulous surfer. If he's been riding a wave for 10 years, he's the best surfer in the world.
Okay, let's open to RP Singh on this. Right now we're discussing the Aam Aadmi Party. RP Singh, Rishi Bagri, please come into the debate. My argument is they have no organizational structure. This is a reality check. RP, can you hear me? Rishi, you want to come in? RP Singh? Okay, RP Singh is dropped. Rishi comes in. Rishi.
No, you just need to understand. I mean, Aam Aadmi Party actually is a very Arvind personal called Arvind Kejriwal. He's basically Aam Aadmi Party is completely centric around him. If you remove Arvind Kejriwal from the equation, Aam Aadmi is nowhere. It's just like a BSP, just like a Mayawati centric party, just like Aam Aadmi Party is a Kejriwal centric party. So whatever they are saying, they are not able to do. You see, in the Lok Sabha, they just get one one member of parliament, and that also lost. So if you become a national party, you need to have at least 20-25 MPs to make a mark, to become the mark in the national thing. So it is not happening. You completely lost in Gujarat. You said that you are winning in Gujarat. You completely lost in Gujarat. You lost in any other states where you're fighting.
Are you not Modi-centric? Are you not a Modi-centric party? What are you saying? You are a Modi-centric party. What happened in Himachal? There the Modi magic didn't work, but it worked. You are pro-incumbency in Gujarat, but you're anti-incumbency in Himachal. Ye kya logic hai, bhai? You are a Modi-centric party. The BJP has always been a cadre-based party.
What can you tell me?
But today you're centered on
I'm curious whether, what was your percentage in Himachal?
Look, the percentage in Himachal...
1.06 or 1.09%?
No, Arnab, you're being unfair. I think you have to say
I'm telling you the numbers.
It's become a national party. Are you going to congratulate Arvind Kejriwal for Aam Aadmi Party becoming a national party?
You want me to congratulate Arvind Kejriwal for this result today?
It's a national party.
No, you want me to congratulate... What, pardon me?
What was the BJP's percentage in last Kerala Assembly elections? Can I know that?
I'm from the south. They're all set to even lose Karnataka. They won't have a government in the south of India. Then are you going to say BJP is not a national party? I mean, it's ludicrous.
You said the same thing about Gujarat a few weeks back.
No, look, what I'm trying to say is you have to give Arvind Kejriwal credit. Get to hell with moral victories. Moral victory, mere dictionary mein to nahi hai. RP Singh was talking about moral victories on the debate yesterday. RP Singh saying moral victory, MCD. Ye moral victory nahi hai. Ye defeat hai. But this is a defeat on which you can build and win in the future. It's a defeat you can build on. You lost the MCD, please admit it now.
Elections are not a poetry competition. Yes, please. RP.
So there are 23 municipal corporations in the country. Delhi MCD is one of those. So don't compare Delhi MCD with Gujarat, for God's sake. One. Secondly, you don't have cadre on ground. Your leaders go there, build up some sort of a aura around Mr. Kejriwal and then contest elections. And once you lose elections, then you pack up and come back and then you don't see in 5 years. Uttarakhand, where is your chief minister candidate who contested Uttarakhand? I told other day on the panel that your chief minister won't win.
I think you got him to your party.
I'd have interpreted.
You engineered a mass defection. That's what happened in Uttarakhand.
Arnab, please. I mean, this is not fair. He's taking what happened in the studio.
Unable to stop him. Let him.
I'm in the studio also today. So
yeah.
So, sir, Arnab, call me to the studio tomorrow, then I'll show him how Sardar can be. So the point is, where is their chief minister candidate in Uttarakhand? And mark my word, wait for 5 years, their chief minister candidate. Can I please?
Okay, Manasvi wants to take you on. We have a whole pro-AAP group in the studio.
After 5 years,
Manasvi Thapar kuch kehne aapko boliye.
Gujarat also won't be seen.
You have to accept that the AAP fights better in studios than in elections.
RP Baji.
I'm paying a compliment. They fight better in studios than in elections. Go on. I'm telling you, if Manasvi Thapar had been the chief ministerial face of the Aam Aadmi Party in Gujarat, at least he would have won his assembly seat.
No, no, at
Mr.
least he
Gadhvi
would have
has lost
stayed
his assembly
serious.
seat. Manasvi, go
No, no,
ahead.
नहीं, RPG.
Manasvi is a serious person. He would have stayed in Gujarat for next 5 years and would have done some political work in Gujarat. But unlike his other friends in not Manasvi, but Aam Aadmi Party workers in leaders in other states, Uttarakhand, UP, Goa, where are the leaders on ground? Where are the cadres on ground? I'm giving you another challenge. They don't have cadre on ground in Delhi also. Till date, they don't have cadre on ground in Delhi. It's just because of the freebies. And let me give you another
RPG, BJP was formed. RPG.
एक सेकंड दे दो. ये जो सपना का सदागर जो सपने बेच रहे हैं ना,
बोलो
वो बस खत्म होने को आगे. वो एक लेवल तक चलेंगे. They'll go that pipe papers. They will go to a level and then start tapering down until your structure ideology. What's the ideology on the internal security? What's the ideology on this national security? What's the ideology on economic agenda?
RPG.
Manasvi, go on.
1980 BJP was formed. What did BJP do in 1984? What did BJP do in 1989? How many states they had? What did BJP do in 1991? How many states they had? It's an evolution.
What kind of a question is that?
My question is, it's an evolution. We should be happy in the Loktantra. Ninth national political party has
on your right. 1 minute.
Give me a minute. The kind of time you've given to RPG. Give me a minute.
The person sitting to your right.
My dear friend Deepak. Yeah.
Deepak. 1 minute. RP sir. RP sir, 1 minute. रुक जाए. एक मिनट रुक जाए आरपी सर.
आरपी जी आपको खुश होना चाहिए.
एक मिनट रुक
There is a national political party which is formed. That is our democracy.
Manasvi, when I started my career as a reporter, before going on any assignment to Gujarat, we were always told, you before going to Gujarat, you call Deepak Rajani. And sitting there in Rajkot, he will tell you every aspect of Gujarat, every place. So Deepak Bhai knows Gujarat like he understands the society, culture, politics, history, evolution, everything. Deepak Bhai, you tell him, okay? I want this debate, not about Gujarat. See, sitting in Delhi, these people built a beautiful fairy tale that Arvind Kejriwal has given the BJP a scare in Gujarat. They created the fairy tale, they wrote the fairy tale, they listened to the fairy tale, they recited the fairy tale, they started believing in the fairy tale, right? And believe me, Lutyens media does not know what to do today, Deepak Bhai. I want you to tell him and others what is the reality of what the AAP was doing. Because when I went to Ahmedabad just for a day, I asked around AAP. They said, what AAP? I said, AAP. I said, what AAP? They said, the party whose leader sits on top of a truck or a bus which is owned by a TV channel and goes around Ahmedabad. That is the only memory they had of Kejriwal. What was the reality on the ground of Kejriwal? Can you tell Manasvi, please? Manasvi, you debate with him.
अर्नब, मैं हिंदी में बात करता हूँ.
आप बोले हिंदी में खुलकर बोलिए कि आपकी सच्चाई क्या थी ग्राउंड में.
मेरा बहुत ही क्लियर कट मानना है. मैं पहले एक सेंटेंस बोल देता हूँ.
हाँ, बोलिए ना.
रेवड़ी नहीं चली, खाटला परिषद नहीं चली, चला तो मोदी मैजिक चला गुजरात में. नंबर 1. नंबर 2, गुजरात में फ्री रेवड़ी की जो बातें की वो लोगों ने पसंद नहीं की. गुजरात नहीं की. गुजरात प्रोस्परेट स्टेट है, वहां के लोग मेहनत करके कमाने वाले लोग हैं. नंबर 1. नंबर 2, दिल्ली का पॉपुलेशन और गुजरात के पॉपुलेशन में काफी फर्क है.
सोच ही अलग है.
हाँ, सोशली भी गुजरात काफी आगे है और बहुत सारी चीजों में लीडरशिप लेता है. नंबर 3, केजरीवाल आके बड़ी बड़ी बातें करके गए, लोगों में विश्वास नहीं जताया. नंबर 4, बार बार आना, बार बार एक बात करना, मैं फ्री बिजली दूंगा, मैं फ्री एजुकेशन दूंगा. इसका कभी प्रचार हुआ ही नहीं है गुजरात में. गुजरात ने कभी ऐसा देखा ही नहीं है. तो इसलिए सिर्फ सोशल मीडिया और आप जो बोलते हैं लुटियंस मीडिया, उन्होंने ही केजरीवाल को आगे करने की कोशिश की, जिन्होंने गुजरात की पब्लिक ने पीछे धकेला.
किस चीज में फेल कर गए? अगर सबसे कारण है, सबसे बड़ा फेलियर का कारण क्या है?
यही सब फ्री वाली बातें ही लोगों को पसंद नहीं आई. आप जहां पर भी जागो, जहां पर भी जाओ,
केजरीवाल के
क्लियर कट बातें थी.
गुजरात के लोग हैं, वो कैसे देखते थे केजरीवाल को? एक्सेप्ट करते थे?
सिर्फ बोल बच्चन बड़ी बड़ी बातें करना.
मानसवी
बड़ी बड़ी बातें करना. देखो, आप लोग पसंद नहीं करेंगे.
नहीं.
आप 2017
कैन वी
दीपक भाई, आपने तो बहुत ज्यादा गुजरात को कवर किया है. गुजरात की राजनीति आपने मेरे से बेहतर आप जानते हैं. 2017 में गुजरात में 3 युवा नेता तैयार हुए। 2022 की अगर हम बात करें तो 2022 में एक ही नेता तैयार हुआ, वो ईशुदान गढ़वी। ये हमको मानना पड़ेगा।
नेता नहीं है।
नेता नहीं,
ईशुदान गढ़वी को आप सीएम कैंडिडेट बना दो। ईशुदान गढ़वी को आप बना दो सीएम कैंडिडेट। आपको लगता है कि वो सीएम कैंडिडेट फेस था? नंबर 1। नंबर 2, लोग ये
भूपेंद्र भाई थे,
नरेंद्र भाई और
भूपेंद्र भाई और
ईशुदान
मोदी जी को हटा दीजिए।
नरेंद्र भाई भूपेंद्र भाई और ईशुदान को कंपेयर करेंगे?
आप भूपेंद्र भाई को मानते हो?
भूपेंद्र भाई और ईशुदान को कंपेयर करेंगे?
नहीं
भाई साहब एक बात समझो।
दीपक भाई, आप दीपक मेरे को टाइम दीजिए। आपने बोला ईशुदान भाई चेहरा नहीं है, तो आप बोलते हैं भूपेंद्र भाई चेहरा थे। भूपेंद्र भाई अपने मेरिट्स पे जीते। आज भी हम बात कर रहे हैं,
चेहरा तो कोई भी किसी को भी बना दे यार, लेकिन चेहरे का एक्सेप्टेंस होना चाहिए।
तो आप बोल रहे हो
एक्सेप्टेंस तो होना चाहिए ना भाई साहब।
भूपेंद्र भाई
विजय भाई रूपानी को सीएम बनाए तो विजय भाई रूपानी एक्सेप्टेंस थे। भूपेंद्र भाई को बनाया, भूपेंद्र भाई एक्सेप्टेंस थे। घाटलोड़िया से 1 लाख वोट से जीतकर जो आदमी आया है उसको सीएम बनाया है। एक बहुत बड़ी कास्ट का लीडर है। कितने बार कॉर्पोरेशन में रहा है?
एक बार
कॉर्पोरेशन में रहा है।
एक बार चेयरमैन बने, एक ही बार वो लड़े।
अहमदाबाद अथॉरिटी के चेयरमैन,
पहली बार एमएलए बने,
पहली बार को चेयरमैन बनाया।
पहली बार एमएलए बने, अपने मेरिट पे
स्टैंडिंग कमेटी के चेयरमैन,
अपने मेरिट पे नहीं,
1 लाख
अपने मेरिट पे वो जीते, अपने मेरिट पे जीते, पार्टी के कारण जीते।
एक टीवी के
पार्टी के कारण जीते।
टीवी के प्रोग्राम को एंकर को आप बोल दो सीधा ये,
इसलिए आपको प्रॉब्लम है।
नहीं, मुझे प्रॉब्लम नहीं।
एक आदमी टीवी एंकर बन के सीएम का कैंडिडेट बन रहा है, ये आपको प्रॉब्लम है, ये आपको दुख रहा है।
प्रॉब्लम आपकी स्ट्रेटेजी में है। प्रॉब्लम आपकी स्ट्रेटेजी।
नेशनल पार्टी बन गई 9 सालों में, ये प्रॉब्लम है।
क्या बात है? क्या वोट्स है? क्या वोट्स है? आम आदमी पार्टी को,
नेशनल पार्टी,
आम आदमी पार्टी को क्या वोट्स मिले भाई साहब? अच्छा, केजरीवाल ने क्या बोला था? कांग्रेस को 5 सीट आएगी। एक्चुअली वो अपनी बात कर रहे थे। अर्नब अभी वो अपनी बात कर रहे थे, 5 सीट आएगी। वो अपनी बात कर रहे थे और कांग्रेस की बात उसने
हारने दो। पर नेशनल पार्टी बनी कि नहीं बनी?
तो बनने तो नेशनल पार्टी तो बनेगी ना भाई।
ईशुदान भाई
वो सवाल नहीं है बीजेपी को टक्कर देने में।
पार्टी वाला क्या चला रहे? नहीं, कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी ऑफ इंडिया नेशनल पार्टी है कि नहीं है? बताइए है?
अभी पैदा
नहीं,
9 सालों में
आपको मैं बता दूं, जो आप नेशनल पार्टी कर रहे हैं, इस तरह से तो एनसीपी भी नेशनल पार्टी है, बीएसपी नेशनल पार्टी है, कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी ऑफ इंडिया नेशनल पार्टी है, तृणमूल कांग्रेस नेशनल पार्टी। आप क्या नेशनल पार्टी का ये झांसा लगा रहे हैं?
आप 9 साल में बीजेपी कहां थी और आम आदमी पार्टी कहां है? आप कंपेयर कर लीजिए। आप बीजेपी 1960 से इलेक्शन चल रहे हैं गुजरात में, बीजेपी 15 सालों में नहीं आई, 20 सालों में नहीं आई, 25 सालों में नहीं, 30 सालों बाद उसकी एंट्री हुई है। आप समय नहीं देते हो। आप सबसे अच्छी बात तो ये, आज की पूरी डिबेट आम आदमी पार्टी के ऊपर है। अगर वो इंपॉर्टेंट ना होती तो आज की डिबेट ना होती। आज की डिबेट रविशंकर प्रसाद आके आम आदमी पार्टी, दीपक जी गुजरात से आके आम आदमी पार्टी की बात करते हो, मतलब यही रेलेवेंट है।
सच्ची बात तो बतानी पड़ेगी।
रेलेवेंट है। पंजाब में है, गुजरात में है, एमसीडी जीत रही है। 12% वोट लेके आ रहे हैं।
मानसवी बात सुनो, ये जो झांसा लगाया हुआ था, हिंदी का एक शब्द है झांसा लगा दिया। बीजेपी डरी हुई है मुझसे। दूसरा, इंटेलिजेंस ब्यूरो की मेरे हाथ में रिपोर्ट है, जिसके 5वें लाइन में इंटेलिजेंस ब्यूरो ने कहा है, रतन जी, कि आईबी की रिपोर्ट मेरे हाथों में है। 5वीं लाइन में आईबी कह रही है कि मोदी जी मुझसे डर रहे हैं। देखिए क्या है ना, ये कितनी बार झूठ बोला जाएगा। और सच बात ये है, मैं 1000 रुपए का ये दूंगा, मैं 3000 रुपए की अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट गारंटी। सवाल ये है रतन शारदा जी, सवाल ये है कि नहीं, सवाल ये है, अरे सुनिए ना, सवाल ये है कि ये सब प्रॉमिस करने के बावजूद उनकी जमानत क्यों जब्त हो गई? सवाल यही है
यार।
जमानत जब्त हो गई है भाई, इसके बाद क्या?
हारना मतलब क्या? लड़ना छोड़ रहे हैं?
रतन शारदा जी,
रतन शारदा टक्कर दे रहे हैं, बात हो रही है, ये जरूरी है।
मनसी कहना है कम इन।
आइए रतन जी,
देखिए पहली बात, to be a devil's advocate, I will congratulate AAP for getting 10% votes in Gujarat in its first serious try. That is the only plus point. Now coming to the negative points, when you go out of, you overhype yourself, you oversell yourself without a good product, without anything to deliver, whether in Punjab or whether in Gujarat, where in Punjab you ended up in compromising with terrorist people and goons and drug lords. Naturally your credibility goes to bottom. Now why did media support all this hype? Because media, the illiberal media, the militant media has a very strong hunger for a Masiha. They put their faith in one Masiha, it fails. Then create a new Masiha, that fails. You create another Masiha. This is the 4th Masiha since 2014 whom they are trying to project. But without realizing the Masiha has feet of clay. Now what was the problem? Problem was that they were in such a great hurry. Why there should be hurry? When you have to prove yourself. Did you try to prove yourself? Gujaratis with such a pride when they talk of this their own self confidence, then earning their own money. When you try to give them freebies, it is against the nature of that state. You can offer these freebies to people in the Chal, etc. But to give freebies, अरे यार मैं
Sir, it is not about freebies. It is the taxpayer money going back to taxpayer. Unlike
मैंने को बधाई दी ना.
big industrialists.
अरे भाई मैंने को बधाई दी ना. आप अरे भैया मैंने आपको क्या कहा, आपका बजट नहीं है, आप बजट के बिना हाइप क्रिएट करते हो, आपको पता नहीं है लाखों करोड़ का आप डेफिसिट करोगे क्या? ऐसे झूठे बातें क्यों करते हो? गुजराती को गिनती आती है, गुजराती को अपना गर्व है, वो अपना पैसे खुद कमाता है, अपनी दुकानदारी करता है, कुछ भी करता है, खेत करता है, और आप उसको कहते हो मैं आपको सब्सिडी दूंगा, मैं आपको बिजली फ्री दूंगा, मैं आपको पानी फ्री दूंगा. अरे आप रेवेन्यू नेगेटिव कर देंगे ना. अरे आपके पैसे आउटस्टैंडिंग है वो जल बोर्ड के, आपके पैसे आउटस्टैंडिंग है इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बोर्ड के, आपकी जमुना के अंदर कचरा भरा आपको साफ नहीं कर पाए. आप क्या बातें करते हो? कौन सा सरप्लस है? अरे आप कौन सा सरप्लस की बातें कर रहे हो? पंजाब के अंदर
the biggest problem, Ratan Sharda, is something else. You are going into the deep and narrow, and I can also go into the deep and narrow, but I want to look at a big crisis which you have. Ratan Sharda ji, just 1 minute, please. You know what is the biggest crisis, Abhishek, for the Aam Aadmi Party? It is not what any of you are talking about. I can go into that detail.
Lack of credibility.
Why did AAP lose? Why did AAP lose the municipal wards in Patparganj of East Delhi, which has been held by Sisodia? Why did Satyendra Jain Shakur Basti constituency not see? You know, those kind of detailed questions. Why are people angry there? Why in all the 4 wards under one of them, Minister Kailash Gehlot's constituency, they have lost? The narrow and detail I'm not doing. I'll tell you what the bigger problem.
They have no credibility. They have no credibility. That is the issue.
No, I'll tell you. Let me explain.
No credibility.
But let me explain why. Let me explain why. No. 1 minute. You see. Manasvi. Let me tell you how I feel people are looking at it. And if people don't agree with me, it's fine, but I'll say it. You see, just step back. You look back at your mind and take the image of Kejriwal in 2011, 2012. First of all, there is no image of Kejriwal in 2011-12. There is an image of Anna Hazare. Kejriwal is one of 6 or 7 understudies, a little more industrious and hardworking one who promised he would never ever join politics. But what is the image at that time? Image of Kejriwal is as an anti-corruption crusader who believes in this and has no political or material aspirations, is hardcore anti-corruption and will never join politics. So people like him. They like Anna Hazare, but of reflected glory a little bit falls on Kejriwal. Look how life changes. 1 minute. Manasvi, I have not even begun saying what I am saying, so you need to listen. Today, after the liquor scam, which by the way, AAP has accepted because the policy was withdrawn. There are written observations on that, and it's not a flop show policy. It is a case of clear and absolute aggrandizement by liquor manufacturers. 1 minute. Just one. When Arvind Kejriwal thinks he can be smart, I'll tell you why. You see, you are sitting with TV anchors who can't ask you a question back, and you ask them, there is no case. There is never a case against Sisodia. He thinks people are foolish, Rhythm, that there's nothing called a supplementary charge sheet. That's one. Am I right?
Absolutely.
No.
And at best,
was accused number one.
Policy scam.
There is no charge sheet against accused number one.
Scam in which we saw distributors, marketing people, everybody being together. अपराधी की बात ही नहीं है. जब liquor scam, ED और सब probe कर रहे हैं और उसमें डिटेल आफ्टर डिटेल आ रही है.
सबसे बड़ी बात ये है, सबसे बड़ी बात ये है, पीयूष देखिए, मैं आपको बताऊं एक बार, मैं आपको बता रहा हूं, आप सुई 2010 तक ले जाइए और 2010 के सितंबर के महीने में रुक जाइए 2000 नहीं, आपको पता ही नहीं मैं क्या बोलने वाला हूं, आप रुक जाइए 2010 के सितंबर के महीने में अगर किसी कांग्रेस वाले को बोलते कि भाई आप देख लीजिए, आपको करप्ट की तरफ से देखा, आपको लोग करप्ट समझते हैं, समझते आप पैसा खाते हैं। तो कांग्रेस हंसती है और कहती कि कलमाड़ी का कोई इंपैक्ट ही नहीं पार्टी में। उसी तरह से केजरीवाल बोल रहे हैं सिसोदिया और सत्येंद्र जैन का कुछ नहीं है, और पूछ रहे हैं सत्येंद्र जैन ने क्या किया जब दिल्ली हाईकोर्ट ने उसके हवाला कंपनी, दिल्ली हाईकोर्ट ने हवाला कंपनी के बारे में, मैं कह रहा हूं कि अरविंद केजरीवाल का जो इमेज था कि भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ है, वो इमेज उसकी धज्जियां उड़ गई, उसकी धज्जियां उड़ गई हैं।
नहीं, आपकी
उसकी धज्जियां उड़ चुकी है।
अगर धज्जियां उड़ी होती तो एमसीडी में इतनी बड़ी विजय नहीं होती। अगर धज्जियां उड़ी होती तो आज नेशनल पार्टी की बात नहीं होती।
म्युनिसिपैलिटी वाली पार्टी बन जाएगी।
नेशनल पार्टी है, आपकी नजरों में हो सकता है।
आप में से कौन डिबेट करेंगे? अभिषेक सुधीर डिबेट करेंगे आरपी सिंह के साथ। आरपी सिंह, आपने कहा केजरीवाल भ्रष्ट है, आपका पूरी दिल्ली यूनिट ने आपने कहा केजरीवाल भ्रष्ट है, तो क्या हो गया भाई?
अरे एक मिनट रुकिए, आपने नेशनल पीपल्स पार्टी सुना कभी ना? 2013 में बनी थी, 2019 के अंदर वो नेशनल पार्टी बन गई थी। 6 साल के अंदर नॉर्थ ईस्ट की एक पार्टी है,
ठीक है,
क्या गा रहे हो? संगमा की पार्टी है, तो ये गाना वाला मत कहो नेशनल पार्टी का, किसी ने नाम नहीं सुना उसका। नेशनल पार्टी है जो 8 नेशनल पार्टी में नेशनल पार्टी है। केजरीवाल उसके बाद
बधाई देंगे।
अरे सर, मैं पहले आप संगमा जी को बधाई दो, पर अर्नब ये चोरी नहीं है, ये देयर एंटी नेशनल।
मुस्कुराइए,
आप
जीते आज।
मैं अभी बताता हूँ कैसे।
छोटी सी
अर्नब
नेशनल पार्टी बने, आप इतना गुस्से में क्यों है? इतना चिल्ला क्यों है?
झंडा सफेद से बदल कर
गुस्सा क्यों कर रहे हैं?
इन्होंने अपना झंडा पीला नीला क्यों कर दिया?
157 जीते हैं, आप इतना गुस्से में क्यों है? खुश रहिए।
आप चेक करिए
13%. Deepak bhai, I want to ask you, 13% of people of Gujarat have voted. 13% of Gujaratis have voted.
I feel the AAP is a over-leveraged party. It's an over-leveraged party. It's trying to it's bitten off more than it can chew. It is bitten off more than it can chew. And I think the AAP leadership needs to introspect on whether they have a national strategy at all.
On the day it's become a national party, you should be celebrating.
Well, I congratulate you for being as much of a national party as the Communist Party of India. I thank you all very much, ladies and gentlemen. When I come back, why I believe the road is clear for Narendra Modi in 2024. I'm back in just a few minutes at 9.